Good evening everyone, welcome back to Brothers in Gaming and our Madden 15 San Diego Chargers franchise. Today we're down in the Clink for our second preseason game of the year. We're going to be taking on the Super Bowl champions, the Seattle Seahawks. Like I said, we're playing the 2014 season. The Seattle Patriots Super Bowl hasn't happened yet. It's very confusing. Please try and keep up with it, okay? As you can see here, the Chargers elect to kick because we don't want our starters to go up against this first string defense and get hurt, because that would be rubbish. So we're going to kick it off to the Seahawks to start. Obviously this team is great on defense, and now with a couple of new pieces they're looking much better on offense as well. So it'll be interesting to see what we can do against them. Obviously this is a preseason game, so we won't be seeing a lot of the starters. We'll be seeing a lot more of their depth players. And our depth players had a pretty good game against the Cowboys last year. Last week. It seems so long ago. And it was a pretty close game, so we'll see what we can do today. So now, first play of the game. Bolden in motion, Wilson drops back, he throws it. There's Jimmy Graham, who was recently traded with the New Orleans Saints. They traded a first round pick and Max Unger. So now Marshawn Lynch on the toss. He makes some nice moves here, breaks tackles, and makes 5 yards on basically what was a blown up play, but that's just Marshawn Lynch for you. As I said, the offensive line, Max Unger is gone, so now they're going to have a couple of holes in that offensive line. But still they have Marshawn Lynch, and now Jimmy Graham's their offense should keep on rolling, no problem, with the playmaking ability of Russell Wilson. Lynch now gets the ball and we drag him down for a 2-yard gain, sorry. But now third down, can Lynch make a first down? Of course he can. He just drives through defenders. There's just no stopping him. It's just impossible. Wilson now drops back, he throws, and that's a great catch by Jimmy Graham, showing us the hands that he's known for. Wilson now dropping back on 2nd and 5, he throws, and there's Luke Wilson. Wilson to Wilson connection, and he's going to make a first down onto their 42-yard line. So now Wilson the shotgun, he hands off to Lynch, but some nice defense here after a 5-yard penalty. He's only going to make 2 yards. Wilson and the hands off to Lynch again on the draw, and we stop him again. This time Melvin Ingram makes the stop. So it's 3rd and 9 now. Wilson's got to make something happen. He looks for the screen, but he's blown up by Kendall Reyes, and that's going to be a turnover. So now Chargers turn. Phillip Rivers hands off to Melvin Gordon, who can't make anything happen. So this time we're going to go play action. Rivers waits, he looks, and there's Antonio Gates. Some nice coverage there, but not quite close enough, and Gates makes the catch. Gordon now can't find any room as Bobby Wagner comes through the line. So we're going to take a look at this defense for the Seahawks now. The front line is obviously pretty good. Linebackers are amazing, with Bobby Wagner in the middle there. Very underrated. But this secondary now with Kerry Williams is what really makes it go. So we're going to hand off now to Melvin Gordon. And speaking of secondary, there's Richard Sherman making the tackle in the backfield for a 1-yard loss. So Rivers now, he's going to wait, he's going to look, and there's Antonio Gates. Exploiting these linebackers, trying to cover Antonio Gates rather than risking passing against these great cornerbacks and safeties. So now we're going to hand off to Melvin Gordon. Makes a bit more happen here, makes a 7-yard gain. Chargers trying to keep this run game going. And there's a first down by Melvin Gordon. Getting a bit more yardage now. There's Brandon Oliver. Oh, I spoke too soon. 1-yard gain by Brandon Oliver. But still staying stubborn in the run game. But now they're going to drop back and he's going to look. And there's Stevie Johnson. Nearly barrels over, that looks like Kerry Williams for the first down. But not quite there yet. But Melvin Gordon, he gets the first down and some. So then that comes to the end of the first quarter. We go to the second quarter now, and it's Kellen Clemens' turn. He drops, he looks, he rolls left, right even. But there's Dontrell Inman on the slant, and he's wide open. Touchdown, San Diego. This is way too fast for me. I'll get better, just bear with me. And I do know my left and right, just not when I'm rushing. So now, here comes Devin Gardner. He gives it off to Robert Turbin. I believe it's Robert Turbin. I'm nearly positive it is. And he's going to get 5 yards here. Gardner again to Turbin. He's got a lot of room this time, but a great play by Patrick Robinson, blowing up that play. And Steve Williams there also making the tackle. So 3rd and 5 again now. Devin Gardner, he's going to look, he's going to drop back, and there's Turbin. He's got the ball, but a huge hit from Patrick Robinson. And Denzel Perriman's got the football, he's going to go downfield, but he's too slow. And he gets tackled there by an offensive lineman. I think we have to see that hit again. Let's watch Patrick Robinson. This smaller corner, lower the boom on big running back Robert Turbin. Watch this now. Boom! Separating him from the football. I love it. That's Patrick Robinson showing the heart. It's because he's wearing 21, let's face it. Might not be for the rest of the season, though. We'll see. Clemens now, though. He's going to drop back. He's going to roll right. He's going to throw. And look at this pass to Jacoby Jones. Wide open down the field. Nice pass there. 2 of 2 for 67 and a touchdown. Ken Clemens on fire coming out the gate. But now he's going to toss to Brandon Oliver. He's got a hole there, but he bounced off his lineman and a great tackle there by the linebacker. So second and goal again. 1 yard to go. We're going to try toss again, and this time the play gets blown up. Oliver falls forward but still loses a yard. So third and goal. 2 yards to go. Oliver straight at the middle, and again we can't get it. So 3 times in on the goal line, and we get turned away. So we're going to have to settle for the field goal. Nick Novak puts it through. But disappointing there. We could have come away with another 7. But unfortunate. So back to Gardner. And the play messes up, and looks like he's going to get hit by Kyle Emanuel, but he rolls out. He's just going to bomb it up in the air, and Patrick Robinson can't catch it, and neither can Jimmy Wilson. The luckiest play in Devin Gardner's life. Unbelievable. Now he drops back and finds Luke Wilson, and this play is complete without any nonsense, breaking of sacks, etc. But 3rd and 5 is in the shotgun. He's going to throw, but this time his luck runs out, and there's Eric Weddle coming on the safety blitz. And so Clemens gets the ball back. We're going to hand off to Brandon Oliver, and once again he's stuffed, not finding anything in this run game at the moment. This time he goes at the middle and finds a bit more. Like I said, Chargers staying stubborn with this run game, won't be pushed around by the defense. That's a completion to Tevin Reese's first catch of the preseason, I believe, that we newly acquired last week. Specialized kick returner. Clemens now going to hand off to Oliver, and there's some nice room up the middle this time. He's going to find a hole and get 6. He's managing to find some gaps now. Clemens, he waits, he finds John Phillips. He's going to get a first down on a nice completion. Clemens in the shotgun, he's going to drop back. Pressure coming, but he finds Brandon Oliver, but there's not a lot of yardage to be gained there. Manages to make just a yard. Clemens perfect on the drive so far, though. And he's going to throw an... Oh! That's a nice play by the linebacker, knocking that away. So I jinxed him there, but Clemens is going to find John Phillips, and he can't quite get anywhere. That's a 3-yard gain, so it's going to be a punt. And a nice punt down to the 8. And Gardner's going to take his offense back on the field. An incompletion there to Ricardo Lockett, I believe. He's going to drop back again from shotgun, and he's going to find Richardson. And really nice catch there. Manages to beat Patrick Robinson. But 3rd down with 30 seconds left. He's going to find Luke Wilson, and Steve Williams can't quite stop him before he gets the first down. So 3 seconds left now in the half. They're just going to go to Luke Wilson, but Denzel Perryman with an awful face mask there. So that's going to be an automatic 15-yard penalty and stop the clock with 1 tick left. So, obviously Mike McCoy not happy there with Denzel Perryman, the rookie out of Miami. Awful face mask. So they're going to go for it. 1 shot. We're in 3-man deep. Gardner's going to throw it up. It's quite short. All the coverage is there. It's contested and actually caught, but it gets dropped by the Seahawks receiver. And that's going to bring up the end of the half. Chargers shutting out the Seahawks 10-0 in the first half of this game. More closely contested than the score says, but still, not a bad showing for the Chargers. Their defense stepping up quite a bit, managing to find some success in the run game later on. So as the team heads into the locker room, we're going to have a quick look at the stats here. Halftime stats are here. So Chargers basically winning every category, same rushing yards, but doing a pretty good job so far. So Clemens now hands off to Oliver, going to keep this run game going. That's a nice, well, they say it's inches, but I don't know about that. So we're just going to go ahead and pick up the first down with another run play. Big hit, but he holds on. So that's going to give us a first down. Clemens now, he's going to hand it off to Oliver, and he goes left, he bounces off, and he's going to try and make something of this. That's a pretty good play considering 3-yard gain. Looked a lot more, honestly. So Clemens now, he's going to pass though. He finds Jacoby Jones once again, who had a big day yesterday. Last week even. It wasn't yesterday. Woodhead though, he's going to get the ball and he's going to get stood up before he can make anything really. 1-yard gain. Clemens in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Oliver. And he had a lot more room to the outside, but decides to cut up and doesn't make a lot of yardage there. Clemens, he waits, he drops, he finds Danny Woodhead, and he's going to make a nice juke move. And he's going up the sideline and he gets caught finally. That's a nice big pickup there. So Green in motion. Clemens hands it off to Oliver. He's going to bounce to the outside. He's got some room. And that guy just makes a business decision. He's going to dive into the end zone for a touchdown. 17-0 Chargers. I don't know what that defender was doing, but I tell you what he wasn't doing. He wasn't tackling Brandon Oliver. So Chargers now up 17-0. Gardner has the football and good pressure there from Turek Williams and just throws it onto the turf. Turek Williams having a good preseason so far. Gardner now drops back. He's got time. He throws. There's Ricardo Lockett again. I believe it's Ricardo Lockett. Apologies if it's not, because I don't know everyone's first names. 3rd and 1. Gardner drops back. He looks and he finds Luke Wilson, who's wide open. But a nice tackle by Manti Te'o brings him down. So they get a fresh set of downs. Wilson comes in motion. Gardner, he's going to fake the handoff, and that's some good defense, some good bump defense there to stop him getting off the line in time. Lockett in motion. Gardner waits. He's going to wait. He's going to throw on the run to Lockett, and that's going to be a first down. Couldn't quite get there in time, so Seahawks get another fresh set of downs. Nice long drive. Gardner drops back. He's going to wait. He's going to look, and the pressure's getting there, but he avoids it until he's hit by Corey Legion, who's on the field, and Kadaro Law picks up the football, and he's going to outrun that lineman, who trips up the running back, but he's chased down by the wide receiver. Close though, and Gardner's a little hurt, but he'd be okay, and he'd come back in the game. So Clemens comes back on the field. Brandon Oliver can't find any room there, so he's going to come in under center, drop back, and that's a nice sack by the corner. Good blitz. So we're going to lose a bunch of yards there. He's going to drop back. He's going to wait. He's going to look. And there's another sack. And that's going to put us out of field goal range. But another nice punt down to the 3. Garner has the football. He's going to make a nice pass there. And that's a nice catch on the sideline. So we can't pin him very deep, unfortunately. But now Turbin hits the outside. Breaks the tackle. But Sean Lissamore's there to wrap that up. So still on their own 7. They've got 6 yards to go. Gardner's going to drop back. He's going to wait. Pressure coming. But he finds Lockett. Steve Williams going to make the tackle, but they get a first down, so this drive is going to continue. Turbin gets the football. Nice lane there, and a nice tackle by Turk Williams. Doesn't quite get the first down. So that's going to go into the 4th quarter now. Last quarter of the game, and they still yet to score. Gardner in shotgun. He's going to look. He's going to go for it. He's going to take off. He makes some nice gains here. What a big hit by Jimmy Wilson. Should have coughed that up, but never mind. So now Lockett in motion. Drive continues. Gardner drops back. He's going to look, and he finds a wide open Turbin, and he manages to get 4 yards on that play. Dropping back from shotgun now. He's looking, he throws, and that's Lockett, but he can't hang on. So an easy catch taken away there. But Turbin now, he's not going to get anything either, and it's going to force a 4th down, 4th and 4. And they're going to go for it here. So Gardner comes into the center and drops back. He's going to look, pressure coming, he throws on the run, and Turbin just gets the first down after being blown up by Manti Te'o. Sick hit. But now, fresh set down, so Gardner goes to Christine Michael, who gets absolutely leveled by Eric Weddle. Another play here, and he finds Lockett. A great breakup by Steve Williams. Great coverage, if I do say so myself, which I do. Turbin now going to get the football, not going to get the first down. They've got 2 yards to go. Still 6 minutes left in the game. He's going to drop back, he's going to find Turbin again on a short play. Perriman tries to trip him up, but fails. Eric Weddle covers him up. So another fresh set of downs. They're just driving and driving, getting closer to the end zone. Play action here and there. Zach Miller, and can he get in? No, a swarm of Chargers players stop him. 2 yards short. But on the next play, Luke Wilson just runs it in from the fullback position. And after 4 quarters, Seattle finally get on the board, 17-7. So now the Chargers come out with Brandon Oliver, running as he has been all game, having some success against the stingy defense. And another run there, that's going to get a first down for Brandon Oliver. Phillips now in motion, looks like it's going to be another run, and it is. Oliver gets the ball, he's got some room, gets some more yardage there. Chargers going to try and just run this clock out. Oh, but that's not a great play there as Inman gets held up at the line. So 3rd and 7, they have to convert here, and there's Dontrell Inman with a big gain. So again, the Chargers run it down to the 2-minute warning, they give it to Oliver. Gets a couple of yards on this play. So it's 3rd and 6 now though. Clemens going to drop, he's going to look, and he's going to overthrow his receiver. That's a Darius Green. So they have to punt. So the Seahawks have another chance now to score. If they can score, they'll need a field goal after this. And a big play to Ricardo Lockett. Steve Williams blows his coverage, and there's no one there to catch him. Ricardo can go all the way, and he gets brought down finally, 10 yards short of the end zone. And that's a huge play by Devin Gardner to get the football. But they're going to go no huddle here, and they're going to try and get in the end zone. Chargers adjust their defense accordingly. All the linemen finally get to the line. There's 1 minute 20 left. Gardner drops back. He's looking. And there's Robert Turbin, and he gets in the end zone untouched. So now it's 17-14. So they have to retrieve the onside kick, but they come out in the wrong formation, the Chargers. If they don't get this kick, the game is over. He kicks, and Eric Weddle gets on the football just in time. With not enough timeouts left, the Chargers are able to just run the clock out and win this game 17-14. Not as close as the score suggests. The Chargers showed a pretty good game here against the reigning Super Bowl champions, so that's going to be good momentum going into their third game. Your player of the day is Corey Liuget with 1 sack, 1 tackle, but I don't agree with that, but whatever. So anyway, that was the second preseason game, guys. I hope you join me for week 3 of the preseason at Brothers in Gaming, and I will see you all very soon.